Hey guys, it's Destiny Lashae. I hope you guys are doing awesome, but today I'm going to be showing you 4 half up, half down hairstyles that are really easy to do. I'm going to be using clip-ins today, so if you want to know how I got these looks, keep watching. So my hair is freshly washed and blow dried. I'm going to use a rat tail comb to horizontally part my hair down the center, and this doesn't have to be super perfect at all because all of the hair is going to be covering it. I'm going to cornrow my hair in the back just to make sure that the clip-ins hold nicely, and I don't want to have any of my hair out in the back because I don't want to have to mess with that and make sure that my hair is straight in the back. And I don't try to straighten my hair a lot nowadays, so I'm just trying to protect my hair as much as possible, you know, not doing too much heat. But I'm just going to braid my hair in the back so that those clip-ins can hold on to something and I don't have to mess with my natural hair in the back, okay? So I'm just cornrolling that. I think I did about 6 or 8 braids. I'm not sure. It really doesn't matter. You can do like 4 braids and get away with this. I'm also braiding all of those braids together so that I don't have any braids hanging. And I'm going to use a bobby pin to pin those braids up. Now I'm going to use some BioSilk, and I'm going to use that to protect my hair from the heat. And I'm going to straighten my hair in the front because a lot of the styles we're going to be doing today need my hair to be, you know, kind of straight. Not need, but I just want that silky, satiny look, you know. Now I'm going to use some edge booster, and I'm going to do my edges very lightly, you know what I'm saying? Just using my little edge brush. And then I'm going to take a hair tie and put my hair in a ponytail. And this is just a standard ponytail, nothing special at all. Today I'm going to be using CurlQueen Brazilian Virgin Hair Clip-ins. All the details on this hair will be in the description box if you guys want to look these clip-ins up. What I'm going to do is actually take the clip-ins out the bag and just separate them because, you know, they're all put together. I'm taking them apart just to see what sizes I have. My head is pretty small, so a lot of the long clip-ins I do have to cut. These two I'm going to cut for my bangs in the front. And I'm just gonna make some faux bangs. So my hair is pretty long in the front for bangs, but I want them to be a little bit longer. So what I'm gonna do is part my hair in the front in that little section and then part them again and put the clip in between my hair. So I'm literally just hiding the weft with my hair on the top and on the bottom. And as you can see, it blends pretty well. I just have to curl my hair a little bit. So I'm just gonna do the same thing on the other side and boom, I got some bangs. I'm gonna cut them later, so don't worry. I'm gonna put my hair back in a ponytail. You know you have to do this like 5 or 10 times to make sure your ponytail is right. Well, I have to anyways. And now I'm gonna go ahead and put on my clip-ins for my ponytail. So all you do really is just clip one area in the front and then twist the rest in the back and keep going around until you run out of hair. And then you clip as you go. It's very easy and simple and put together. If you can do a ponytail with like regular weave, you could do it with clip-ins. It's that easy. And then you take a piece of that hair and wrap it around the weft so that you don't see the weft, and boom, you have a ponytail. You can pin it if you want to. I did not, since I was doing a ton of hairstyles this day, but yeah, I would pin this ponytail to make sure it stays in place. I'm now taking a clip-in and just putting it in the back of my head, just clipping it down to each braid. It feels very secure. You don't need any bobby pins with these at all, especially if you do braid your hair. And if you don't braid your hair and your hair is thick, I'm pretty sure these will stay in because they grip pretty good. And then I'm just clipping those clip-ins in like so. Like I said, my head is small, so I do have to clip some upwards instead of diagonal or horizontally. So yeah, I'm just going in and clipping those in. I'm going to show you guys a little trick that I do at the top of my hair with these half up, half down hairstyles so that I don't have to leave any hair out at the top. If you did see my last half up, half down hairstyle video, you would know how it was done, but I'm going to tell you again and show you guys how to do it with clip-ins. So when you get to the top, you're going to see some of the braids and you're going to be like, how am I going to cover up this hair at the top? So what you do is actually flip the clip-in like this and place it on backwards like this. I don't really know how to explain it, but you flip the whole weft and you clip the clip-in like this so that it's upside down so that you don't see the weft and you don't have to leave any of your hair out if you don't want to. And if you have room, I would add 2 clip-ins upside down at the top portion of your head just to make sure that you're covered and that you don't see any tracks. Now what I'm going to do is actually crimp my bangs a little bit just so that my hair blends in a little bit more with the clip-in hair. I feel like it blended pretty well anyways, but you know, I had to just make sure. Then I'm just using some scissors to cut some of my bangs, and this is the first style. This is the half up, half down ponytail with some cute little bangs. This style was super easy. I'll definitely be doing this one again, and that was like one of my favorites. I feel like all of these were my favorites. So I'm going to show you guys style number 2. It's a variation of the first one. So what I'm going to do is actually twist my ponytail hair at the top, and I'm just going to keep twisting and twisting until I do run out of hair. You can add a rubber band to the end of this. I'm not sure if I did or not, but you can if you want to, just to make sure that that twist does not come apart. And then what you're going to do is actually take that hair and twist it around itself and create a bun. So I do my regular buns like this as well, and it looks super cute and textured. I'm going to use some a bobby pin, pin that up, and then boom, you got style number 2. This is another style that I'm going to be wearing a lot because it's fire, okay? Okay, so now we're going into style number 3. I took out my clip-ins from my bang and I brought my bang together. I also took out that bun so that my ponytail is hanging. But what I'm going to do is literally take my hair and just put it behind my ear, brush it a little bit so that, you know, it creates that little swoop bang. If you need to, you can add some of that clip-in hair to, you know, make your bang a little bit fuller. I didn't feel like doing all that, but you can if you want to. You can also add some Got2b glue spray. I don't always like my bang to be hard though. That's the thing. Like, I want it to kind of look more of like a natural look. So this is another look number 3 that I'll be wearing a lot as well, because it's just so classic and perfect. You know what I'm saying? So look number 4 takes a little bit more work, but I feel like this is like an Instagram baddie kind of look. I've been seeing this all over Instagram, so I wanted to attempt to do this myself. You know what I mean? So I'm going to take one of my rat tail combs and I'm going to begin parting my hair in small sections in the front because I'm going to start braiding. So with this style, you're going to use some jam, some gel, whatever you use to braid. And you're going to use some, you know, regular braiding hair, and you're going to start feed-in braiding. Now, I'm not a professional braider. I can't teach y'all really how to feed and braid, even though I've taught some of my friends. If you do want a video on that, I can kind of come up with something. But I add the hair behind my own hair, and I just keep braiding. So I'm just feed-in braiding the front portion of my hair, and I'm making the braids kind of small, a little bit smaller than I intended them to be, but I wanted the style to come out right. So I'm just braiding my hair in the front and just making sure that I'm putting jam all on the sides of the braids so that they last pretty long and that they look as neat as I can get them. I literally stayed up all night filming this video. I did all 4 of these hairstyles in one sitting. And as I'm braiding, I'm just making sure that the braids and the parting is okay. I just basically braid all the way to the end of the braid, and then I add a rubber band towards the bottom of the hair. I also want to see what the braids look like compared to the hair, and I'm going to show you guys in a second what that looks like, and making sure that the length is appropriate for the hair in the back, because I believe these braids were a little bit too long. As you can see, yeah, they were a little bit too long, but I'm going to fix that later. So I'm going to go ahead and do the other side. I kind of did like diagonally braids. I didn't want them straight back because I got a big old head. So I wanted them to be kind of diagonal and kind of going towards the front of my face so that I have a little bit more hair on the sides of my face. So I am just going in and braiding them diagonally, making sure that I'm braiding all right, you know what I'm saying, kind of neat. And making sure that my parts are as straight as I can get them. And just adding jam, brushing stuff, and continuously braiding. I don't know what else to say. I'm just braiding. For this style, like, if you don't know how to braid, you can also do like little twists in the front. That'll be really cute, and just let the hair hang. I like this style with the braids because the braids and the hair, like, you know how y'all been seeing like online and on Instagram and stuff, the braids with the crimped or curly hair just look so pretty together. So I definitely wanted that look. But if you can't braid, do some twists in the top, sis, and go about your business. But yeah, this style came out really, really cute. This did take me about 40 minutes to complete, but I feel like when I get better at adding like hair, I'll get a little bit faster. And these braids were kind of long, so I did have to braid the whole length of the hair almost. So as you can see, I'm adding rubber bands at the bottom. This hair was really, really long, especially feeding it in. So I'm going to cut it a little bit with a razor and some scissors. I'm not cutting it straight because you don't want your hair to look straight. I'm going to twist the hair, and add a little curler to the bottom so that when we put our hot water on the hair, it will curl right up. So I'm doing that to every piece of braiding hair, and then putting it in some boiling hot water. Like, if you do this, please be careful. My mom burnt herself a long time ago doing this, so be careful with the hot water, okay? Then I'm just going to yeah, take those out, and as you can see, the hair is curled, and this hairstyle just looks so pretty to me. Like, it just looks so pretty. I love, love, love this style. I'll definitely be doing this style again. I'm making sure that I'm putting some mousse on the front so that this does lay right, and that it just looks, I don't know, something about mousse and braids, it just makes everything look more sleek and better. So yeah, this is style number 4. I hope you guys liked all these styles. They were super easy. If you do want to look into getting some clip-ins, check the description box. I'll have everything listed down there for you guys down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you later.